Breaking news coming in: despite repeated requests and advisories from the government of West Bengal, some externally mobilized communal forces are inciting violence and conspiring to create disorder in various parts of the state. Under the circumstances, left with no other alternative, internet services are being temporarily suspended in districts of Uttar Dinajpur, Malda, Murshidabad, Howrah and parts of 24 North Parganas. Bashirhat and Barasat subdivisions will also see these internet outages. Parts of South 24 Parganas, that is Baroipur and Canning subdivisions, will also see internet blockade. Violent protests on Taki Road in Deganga police station area of North 24 Parganas have also been reported. Our Kolkata Bureau Chief Shaugata Mukhopadhyay now joins us on the phone line. Shaugata, what is the latest update that you have for us?
Well, Edwin, despite the repeated reminders as well as appeals from the West Bengal government, two major reminders and appeals came from Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee herself yesterday. It seems that there have been no let up on the violence that we are witnessing for the last 3 days in West Bengal, in certain pockets of West Bengal, I would say. And these protests are violent in nature, aimed at destroying public property. And this morning at the Bhaluka Road station, under the Harishchandrapur police station area of Malda, the station witnessed rampant violence by the mob which had gathered over there. They had ransacked and gutted the station almost entirely, and also laid siege on the railway tracks. Like you rightly pointed out a short while back, protests were also held at various points of North 24 Parganas district. The nature of the protest was like burning of tires and blocking roads, and several attempts to incite violence over there.
Right.
Police mobilized at these spaces in huge numbers to bring the rioters under control. What we do know is, like you just pointed out, that several parts of West Bengal, 4 districts in entirety, and 2 districts partially, North and South 24 Parganas in partiality, and Malda, Murshidabad, Howrah, and Uttar Dinajpur would witness internet blockade temporarily to bring the situation under control. That's the information that we are getting from the Bengal government right now. But it seems that despite all these steps, the violence that we are seeing for the last 2 to 3 days now continues to take place in certain pockets of Bengal, and that's a cause of major worry for the Bengal administration.
And Shaugata, what is the Bengal administration doing about this? Because we've already seen this in Assam and Meghalaya. Even though there has been an internet blockade that has been placed in these 2 northeastern states, the violence, the protests, they keep on happening, and not just that. The administration has to, resort to stricter actions to contain these protests. Firings take place, people are being killed. Is Bengal heading that road, or is there a better restraint that is being shown by protesters who are conducting these anti-CAA protests?
Well, Edwin, the protests are mixed in nature. There are pockets where protests are taking place peacefully. I can report to you for certain that for places like Bankura and Asansol today, the Trinamool Congress itself took out protest rallies, protest marches in these areas in the morning, protesting against the Citizenship Amendment Act as well as the impending NRC. There were no major violence reported from that area, although the protest marches led to traffic disruptions in those localities of Asansol and Bankura. But there are again other pockets where these rioters are almost under no control and are running amok. Leading to destruction of public property. We've seen such major large-scale violence happening in parts of Bengal yesterday, and it continues even today, especially in districts of Malda and North 24 Parganas.
Right.
And the police forces have been mobilized in huge numbers, but it seems that despite the police presence, despite the repeated appeals from the administration, there is no let-up to these kinds of violences, as a result of which certain drastic steps are being taken by the state administration, and one such step obviously is the temporary disconnection of internet services in these areas. So obviously things look pretty bad at this point in time. It remains to be seen when Mamata Banerjee hits the road tomorrow in Kolkata for her anti-NRC, anti-CAA rally. It remains to be seen what kind of message she gives out. Obviously, she's been talking about protests to be conducted in a peaceful manner, in a democratic way, and not the way these mobsters are running amok, destroying public property and posing danger to even public life.
Shaukat Mukhopadhyay reporting from Kolkata. Thanks a lot for getting us all those updates. And we've been getting many political reactions on the protests and the violence that has been erupting in West Bengal and Northeast. Let's quickly listen into a few of them.
It's a matter of great concern that the entire Northeast has been engulfed, especially the Assam region has been engulfed by violence and other activities which is certainly detrimental to the safety and security of our nation.
भाई ये तो होना था, इसके बारे में चेतना तो पार्लियामेंट के बहस में भी दिया गया सरकार को। पार्लियामेंट में बिल आने से पहले भी कई सारे लोग और हम और हमारी पार्टी बोलते रही कि भाई इसको ले आने की जो कोशिश कर रहे हो इसके बारे में या सोच समझ के लाइए। सभी जो हमारे देश की संवैधानिक व्यवस्था को आज बरकरार रखना चाहते हैं उनके अंदर भी एक गुस्सा पैदा होगी।
You know, the fact is that these people in the government have this nasty habit of demonizing any dissent as anti-national. They have no other recourse. They are not prepared to understand that their decisions are anti-national. They have taken decisions that have undermined our nationhood and our national unity. We have a democratic right to protest. The people in Assam and Bengal have a right to protest. The reaction of the government has been dismaying, to say the least. Innocent civilians are losing their lives.
हम उन सबको अपील करेंगे, आप जरा शांति से घबराइए मत। ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं है जो सॉल्व नहीं हो सकता है डायलॉग के जरिए। आपका क्या कंसर्न है, आप क्या चाहते हैं और कैसे अपनी संस्कृति को इंटैक्ट रखना चाहते हैं, इसके बारे में आप अपना मंतव्य रखिए। जान माल का नुकसान ना करें।
देखिए, जो नागरिकता संशोधनी बिल जो अभी कानून बन गया, ये हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जो इंडिजिनस पीपल है, कम से कम 200 से ज़्यादा ट्राइब्स है वहाँ पे, इसका खिलाफ है, संविधान का खिलाफ है, हमारा मौलिक अधिकार जो दिया हुआ है उसका खिलाफ भी है।
Breaking news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while addressing a rally in Dumka in Jharkhand, pole-bound Jharkhand, has spoken about the Citizenship Amendment Act. He has gone on to say that people of Northeast have rejected violent agitations and are now protesting peacefully against the amended Citizenship Act. While addressing the rally, Prime Minister Modi also lashed out at the Congress, saying that Congress is speaking Pakistan's language, and what can be more shameful than that. Our political editor Maria Shakil now joins us on the phone line for more on this. Maria, if you could put this into perspective for us, because we have been reporting for the last few days that there have been violent protests across Northeast. Now violence has broken out in Bengal as well. But it seems that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very confident that some sort of, peace will prevail in these regions once people are able to understand what exactly the plans of the government are as far as the CAA is concerned.
Well, the reach out is happening by the government. The fact that chief ministers of these states have met Home Minister Amit Shah, before the bill was brought in, and there are certain safeguards that have been ensured in the bill for particularly the northeast, west states that have been examined of it. Is essentially what the government says, that they have been listening to the concerns of the northeast, and all those concerns. Even yesterday, Home Minister Amit Shah said clearly that to make further changes if need be, if this is what people of the Northeast actually want. And the incidence of large-scale violence has actually come down at which is concerned. It's life is the state of Bengal, where it's a different view that has been taken in a Citizenship Amendment Bill, which is very different from the people of North, which is about demographic changes and coming from the fact of ethnicity preservation and others. Here in other states, it's a different concern, particularly among the minorities who are the Muslims of these states. Having said that, I think the Prime Minister here is striking a confident note as far as the protests are concerned. I think is normalized and the situation will be addressed sooner. And the target then is the Congress party, who they say is speaking the same language as Pakistan, as the BJP has done in the past.
Mari Shakil reporting from the national capital. Thanks a lot for putting into perspective those comments made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he was addressing a rally in poll-bound Jharkhand. Moving on to the other story that we are tracking here on CNN News 18, PMC Bank account depositors held another protest outside Reserve Bank of India in Mumbai today. As per a forensic audit report, the RBI has been aware of irregularities in the PMC Bank since 2007, and the RBI had mentioned unsecured loans to HDIL in its inspection report. The audit report also establishes that PMC directors received money from HDIL for over the last 10 years. More breaking news coming in. It seems that there could be some reprieve on the way for PMC depositors who are clearly disgruntled by what has happened in the bank. Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray, has assured PMC depositors that the state government would take appropriate action to deliver justice to them. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has given this assurance, in fact, after delegation of disgruntled PMC depositors had met with him at Matoshri today. Chaitanya Mangure now joins us on the phone line from Mumbai. Chaitanya, what more can you tell us about this meeting?
Well, it looks like there is some sort of a hope for all the PMC depositors, because today when they met Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray at Matoshri, he assured them that whatever the state government can do for them, or rather to provide or deliver justice to them, would do that. And that is quite important, because what the PMC depositors have been expecting for a very long time is that a merger of PMC Bank with a stable bank which would rather help them secure their deposits, and that is what they have been demanding for a very long time from the state government. In fact, from the time when Fadnavis was the chief minister. But later on, in fact, during all the political crisis that took place in the state of Maharashtra, they had lost hope. And recently, when Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray took oath along with several of the ministers from the Congress and the NCP, they also there was also a statement from Jayant Patil as well, who said that the state government was planning of a merger of PMC Bank with another bank, and that is what they were looking at. On the other hand, recently these depositors also met Supriya Sule, NCP leader Supriya Sule, and asked her to raise the issue in the parliament as well. So all these things, somewhere it looks like that things are working. The pressure looks working, because today there was a protest march that was carried out from the RBI branch of, in fact, RBI office, which is located at BKC, from there till Matoshri, which is Uddhav Thackeray's residence. And there is when this particular meeting took place. A delegation of PMC depositors met Uddhav Thackeray, and as I spoke to some of these depositors, they told me that they discussed all their issues that they were facing with Uddhav Thackeray, and finally Uddhav Thackeray has assured them that the state government will do anything that would help these depositors. So somewhere a hope that can be seen as of now, but it is quite important to see as to what would be the solution that the state government will produce or will provide to all these depositors when this particular case is already in the court.
Chaitanya reporting from Mumbai. Thanks a lot for getting us those updates. Now, the row over Veer Savarkar was reignited by Congress MP Rahul Gandhi yesterday when he took a jibe at Savarkar in defense of his Rape in India remark. Rahul Gandhi said that he is not Rahul Savarkar and will not apologize for speaking out the truth. He further went on to say that it was in fact Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah who should apologize for not being able to protect the women of the country. While former Congress President's Savarkar jibe has triggered sharp reaction from its Maharashtra ally Shiv Sena, who has said that there can be no compromise on respecting the Hindutva ideologue. The opposition in Maharashtra, that is the BJP, has said that they have decided to move a condemnation motion in the State Assembly over the coming week. Let's now listen in to Rahul Gandhi's emphatic assertion at Ramlila Maidan yesterday.
पार्लियामेंट में कल कहा बीजेपी के लोगों ने, आपने भाषण दिया, भाषण के लिए माफी दीजिए। मुझे कहते हैं सही बात बोलने के लिए माफी बोलूं, माफी मांगूं। भाइयों और बहनों, मेरा नाम राहुल सावरकर नहीं है, मेरा नाम राहुल गांधी है। मैं सच्चाई के लिए कभी माफी नहीं मांगूंगा, मर जाऊंगा मगर माफी नहीं मांगूंगा, और ना कोई कांग्रेस वाला माफी मांगेगा।
12 साल अंडमान की काल कोठरी में स्वतंत्रवीर सावरकर जिस प्रकार के अनन्वित अत्याचारों को उन्होंने सहन किया है, शायद ही देश के इतिहास में किसी ने किया होगा। राहुल गांधी 12 घंटे भी ऐसी काल कोठरी में रह नहीं सकते, और इसलिए उनको ये बोलने का अधिकार नहीं है। केवल गांधी अपने नाम को लगा लिया, इससे कोई गांधी नहीं होता। और मुझे लगता है कि बिल्कुल ही गलत इस प्रकार का बयान है, हम इसकी निंदा करते हैं। सत्ता के लिए शिवसेना को कैसे कैसे लोगों के साथ समझौता करना पड़ रहा है, ये बहुत स्पष्ट दिख रहा है। सावरकर जी का अपमान महाराष्ट्र और देश कभी सहन नहीं करेगा। इससे पहले शिवसेना की प्रतिक्रिया कैसी जहाल होती थी, कैसी गर्म होती थी, अब वो क्यों नरम पड़ गई, ये मेरे सामने सवाल है।
पर ऐसे जो बड़े लोग होते हैं उनके दूसरे भी कुछ विचार होते हैं, उन सारे विचारों के साथ सभी लोग सहमत नहीं होते हैं। राहुल जी का अपना एक विचार है।
सावरकर देश की वो प्रतिमा है जिनसे ब्रिटिश हुकूमत इतनी थरथराती थी कि उनको 2 आजीवन कारावास दिए गए, और इसलिए राहुल सावरकर के ना निकट कहीं हो सकते हैं और ना हो सकेंगे। और उन्होंने ये सच ही कहा कि मैं सावरकर नहीं हूँ। राहुल सावरकर ना कभी हो सका है, ना कभी हो सकेगा।
Rahul Gandhi's comments hasn't gone down well with Veer Savarkar's family. His grandson Ranjit Savarkar has hit out at the Congress MP, saying that Rahul can never be a Savarkar. Listen in.
एक राहुल गांधी द्वारा विवादित बयान दिया गया है, कैसे देखते हैं आप इसे?
देखो, उन्होंने कहा कि मैं सावरकर नहीं हूं, तो मैं तो कहता हूं कि उनकी औकात ही नहीं खुद को सावरकर कहने की। वो 100 जन्म भी लेंगे तो वो सावरकर नहीं बन पाएंगे। और रही बात उनके नाम की, गांधी, अभी कहाँ से गांधी है मुझे पता नहीं है, मगर मैं कहता हूं कि उन्होंने इंदिरा गांधी, जिनका नाम इंदिरा नेहरू गांधी था, उनसे शुक्रगुजार होना चाहिए कि इंदिरा जी ने उसमें से नेहरू हटा दिया। क्योंकि सावरकर जी ने तो सिर्फ कुछ कंडीशनें मानती थी छूटने के लिए, और उसके लिए आप उनको माफीवीर कहते हैं। तो नेहरू जी ने भी 35 में वही किया था। नेहरू जी को जब छोड़ा ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट ने, उनकी पत्नी बीमार थी यूरोप में, तो उन्होंने खुद पे ही कंडीशन डाल ली कि मैं राजनीति में सहभाग नहीं लूंगा।
In other news, actor Payal Rohatgi was arrested and subsequently detained from a home in Ahmedabad. Earlier in December, a notice had been served to her for allegedly posting an objectionable video relating to former Prime Ministers Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi. Rajasthan Youth Congress General Secretary was the one who filed a complaint about the video. A case has now been registered against the actor, and she is also likely to be produced in a court by Monday. भवानी देवरा joins us on the phone line from Jaipur. भवानी, इस केस के बारे में आप हमें क्या बता सकते हैं?
देखिए, 10 अक्टूबर को एक केस रजिस्टर कराया था राजस्थान के बूंदी पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर। ये कांग्रेस के यूथ कांग्रेस के नेता हैं, उन्होंने दर्ज कराया था। उसमें आरोप ये लगाया गया था कि पायल रोहतगी ने सोशल मीडिया पर कुछ कमेंट्स लिखे जिसमें उन्होंने अपमान किया मोतीलाल नेहरू का, इंदिरा गांधी का, और उसको आपत्तिजनक माना और केस दर्ज किया। आईटी एक्ट के अंदर केस दर्ज हुआ था। उसी केस की इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे थे। उसके बाद में पुलिस आज जो बूंदी पुलिस है वो अहमदाबाद पहुंची और अहमदाबाद से डिटेन किया। अब उनको अरेस्ट कर लिया गया। कल कोर्ट में पेश किया जाएगा पायल रोहतगी को। जी,
Bhavani Singh Deora, thanks a lot for getting us all those updates. adding to the consistent hike in food prices after onion, now milk suppliers Amul and Mother Dairy have increased the price of milk across Delhi and the NCR region. Gujarat, West Bengal and Maharashtra too are seeing this spike in milk rates. GCMMF, which markets milk, argued that this is only the second time in the last 3 years that the prices have been hiked. It added that the price of cattle feed this year has risen by 35% compared to last year. While Amul has hiked prices by ₹2 per litre, Mother Dairy has raised prices of milk by ₹3 per litre in the National Capital Region. The milk processing companies have laid the blame for price rise on a low supply and rise in input costs to procure milk from the farmers.
जी अब तो ये देखो सरकार बढ़ाई जा रही, अभी तो पीछे बढ़ा, अभी कुछ दिन पहले बढ़ा दूध के पैसे, तो फिर बढ़ा दिए ₹2 लीटर आज। तो गरीब आदमी के मारे, तो गरीब आदमी कैसे बेचारा अपने बच्चों को दूध पिलाएगा? उसके बच्चे के मुंह से तो दूध दूर होता जा रहा है। जिस हिसाब सरकार रेट बढ़ा रही है, गरीब बेचारा कहाँ से दूध पिलाएगा अपने बच्चों को?
क्या अगर आप दूध तो बढ़ता जा रहा है, उसमें और क्या करें? आज ₹3 आज बढ़ गए फिर उसमें।
Days after the BJP swept the by-elections at Karnataka, the state's Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa says that they are now working with renewed vigour and the people of the state can expect massive changes in Karnataka over the next 6 months. B.S. Yediyurappa spoke exclusively to CNN NEWS18's Deepa Balakrishnan on the sidelines of Rising Karnataka, the flagship event of our affiliate channel News 18 Kannada. Let's listen in to what the Chief Minister had to say.
He has now just recently come back with a reinforced verdict. 15 new MLAs who've joined his party, of course, in the assembly.
I have given assurance within 6 months you'll see the changes in the Karnataka, entire Karnataka development activities, particularly in Bangalore also. The Secretary should visit district headquarters 2 times in a month. And they must go to the spot and inspect the development works also.
In 6 months, you'll see concrete results, the Chief Minister is saying. Sir, also, are we looking at a cabinet expansion soon?
After 20th, I will go and meet our Prime Minister and also Home Minister. Yesterday only I contacted him. I asked him to come after 20th. So within 25th, we are going to expand the cabinet.
With that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. But for more news and updates, you can log on to our website news18.com. Thanks for watching.